Hey guys, welcome back. This week for the virtual tours, we're taking it in a different direction. Instead of touring museums, we are going to actually look at some of the buildings in our school district, some of the different schools, and we're basically going to design a photovoltaic or solar array system for the school. Now, this is something that solar companies actually do. When they get a job offer or someone wants an estimate, they'll actually go online, they'll use satellite imagery to estimate how much square footage either is on a roof or in someone's field so that they can make some type of solar farm. Now, here we have in this picture a house. I mean, something that you might find in the East Penn School District somewhere. Certainly a very nice house here. If you notice on top, you have a whole bunch of solar panels. Now, those solar panels on top of the house can very well power the entire house. So that could make all the electric for the whole year. Now, there, of course, are some details and different things that we would have to make sure are true. But all in all, that should be able to power that house for the year. Now, next up, we have a solar farm in Las Vegas. Now, this is a 79 megawatt solar farm, and this can actually power 36,000 homes. Now, of course, why solar panels? The renewable energy, there are a lot of great things about it. One of them is that you're not burning any fossil fuel. The other one is that solar power is actually coming down in price and is actually cheaper to create than many other forms of making it. So it's actually cheaper in many instances than using fossil fuel right now. The next one we have is at Disney. And I don't know if you know that Disney has a couple solar farms. This Mickey head shaped one is just one of the solar farms at Disney World. This is a 5 megawatt solar farm, and it can actually power 1,000 homes. Now, when you talk about solar, they often talk about how many homes it can power, just as a point of reference. So obviously here, the electric's going to Disney. Next up, we have a school, and this is where we're starting to focus in on where we're going to be going. This school, if you notice, they actually made carports out in the parking lot that are made out of solar panels. Now, this has actually been a pretty popular thing popping up around the country. And here you get the benefit of protecting the cars, and of course, you also get the electric from the solar panels. Now, this here is 3.5 megawatts and can power 615 homes. Next one up here is the Sunset Ridge School, and this is actually just kind of getting closer to where I'd like to go for this week. So notice here the solar panels are on the roof, and wherever they can, they make rectangular shapes out of them. All right, but it kind of looks almost like Minecraft, how it's very blocky. But let's take a look. So if you go to Google, we're going to type in whichever school you want to work with. I'm going to pick Emmaus High School. When the screen comes up over on the right, we're just going to click on the map here. And once this loads in, I'm going to close off the left-hand side here just so that we have more room to work. And down in the bottom corner here, I'm going to click to go over to satellite view. And once it comes in, I'm going to zoom on in. All right, now what I'm going to look for is I'm going to look for spaces on the roof of the school. So the Emmaus High School is just massive, isn't it? So I'm going to start off with this big rectangle here, this lighter section. Now to do that, I'm going to come up in the corner of the rectangle, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to come down to measure distance. And then all I will do is just using the mouse, I'm going to click, 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 and make a rectangle. So you see my rectangle there. And on the bottom, it actually tells me how many square feet. So that was saying it's a 22,148 square foot rectangle I just made. I am going to take a screenshot. We've been taking a lot of those lately. And in the screenshot, I want to see the rectangle or the shape that you made for the solar panels and the total area. Notice I have that on the bottom. Now to clear out and go on to my next one, I'm just going to hit the little X here in the window. And I think I'm going to go to the parking lot next. So let's just say I wanted to come up to this parking lot over here, and I want to make one of those solar carports. So I'm going to say measure distance. I'm going to go from there down to here, down to here, down to here, and up to there. All right, very good. So that's 31,000 feet. That's quite a lot of space. So I'm going to again take a screenshot. Bam. Now I need to do 4 of these. All right, so I could just do another one. And let's see, I'm going to pick another one right over here. 4 screenshots. And once you have your 4 screenshots, then all you're going to do is you're just going to send them in to me like you've been doing.